Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is July 2016 and we had another super busy month this month, so we will jump right into our income. So for July, kind of a weird month. I quit the pharmaceutical company back in early June, and so I am currently working with kind of like a handyman or like a small construction company, just building decks and things like that. Well, I thought it was building decks. It seems to be moving heavy stuff from the front yards to the backyards, but nevertheless, I'm having fun, learning new stuff. It is the mid of summer, and moving boulders and stuff is not super fun in 95-degree heat. But I did make $2,000 this month. It is just cash, and so when I file my taxes, I'll claim the income at the end of the year. Then I'll have to pay taxes at the end of the year. But yeah, made $2,000 in cash this month doing that. And then I was mowing yards as well. I guess I am mowing yards as well. I've basically mowed 3 times in the month of July since it was so hot. I charge $400 each time, and this is my first boss that I'm mowing for. So I should make $1,200. I just have not gotten paid yet for doing that. So not sure. It's just kind of when I stop into the office or whenever they're there, but I've just not had a chance to stop in and get paid for that. But hopefully in August, I'll be able to stop in and pick up that $1,200. For rent, this was a very interesting month. So $500 for rent. So we got some stories to tell here. So this is a 3-unit apartment building. Basically one old house that's turned into 3 units. There's 2 1-bedrooms downstairs and 1 2-bedroom upstairs. The 2-bedroom, I rented it out first to a lady that worked in the adult entertainment industry. She moved in, I want to say, it looks like last October. And so her lease is up October 2016. But this month she did not pay rent. And so I stopped by, knocked on the door, and kind of, peeked my head in a little bit. And there was nothing inside the house. So completely empty, no furniture. I mean, it wasn't clean, but there's just nothing in there. And so she basically just skipped out and yeah, left. And so she did not pay her rent this month. And so what she did was eat up her deposit basically. So she forgot, well, didn't forget, she purposely didn't pay rent. And her rent is almost the exact same as what her deposit is. So basically, since she's fully moved out, I have to clean the unit. I took her deposit and I won't be giving that back to her. I have no idea where she went. One day she's there, one day she's not. And so I'll have to get that listed back up for sale, or for rent, and get it rented out. So that's the story of that unit. The 1-bedroom that I lived in the longest, that was the most destroyed, where we had to evict the people when we first bought the house. I've got a really good guy renting that one, and his is $500 a month. So I think he'll be pretty consistent. And then the other 1-bedroom downstairs, he painted the house this month. So he retuck pointed the house in June, which is basically concrete foundation kind of work. And then in July, he painted everything, painted the trim white, painted the house gray. And then next month for August, I plan to have him like rebuild the front porch. So I'm good with that for the meantime. I'll just have him keep, fixing up the house and getting it looking nice. But that's kind of all the stuff that happened for income for the month of July here. But a couple, weird scenarios, but I'm not going to go through the 2016 and lifetime totals. They're just down here at the bottom if you're interested. For a net worth update, we still have house number 2, obviously. So it's still at 90,000. I may move it up to 95,000 eventually. Well, I think once he finishes doing the front porch, I'll probably move it up to 95. If I were to hire somebody out to do the front porch, do the painting, and redo the tuck pointing, that would probably cost me 10 to 15,000. And so materials that'll probably end up costing me like maybe 2,000 to do all of that. So I'll probably, split the difference and move it up to 95 once he finishes the front porch. But I still have the truck, and we've got stories to tell about the truck too. Goodness. So this is a 1999 Dodge Ram 1500 with a Hemi engine in it. It's nothing nice. I bought it for 7,000 last month, and I'm already having issues. So I went out maybe 3 weeks ago to try to start it. Thing wouldn't start. So I think it's the alternator. But for the past 3 weeks, I've been just, yeah, suffering, having my girlfriend drop me off places, and having friends and family take care of me, which is ridiculous. It seems I'm sitting on 30,000 in cash, and I have a truck that is not working. So I need to get it towed in, or do some YouTubing and figure out how to change the alternator. But for the meantime, it is not going great with the used truck. So let's move ahead. So for investments, 401k this month, I'm not contributing anymore since I don't work at the pharmaceutical company. But we did gain a whopping $68 compared to last month. So at least we're not going down. Debts, I did make the house number 2 payment this month again, so I'm at negative $43,200 even this month. So it seems to be going a little bit faster. We're paying off like $207 a month now, and where earlier it was is like $196 a month. So it's starting to pick up just a little bit. For checkings account, not a whole lot of changes. I did save up a little bit of cash. I'm at 31,427, so I saved about 1,500, and which is good because I made 2,000, so I only spent $500, which is pretty good. Rental checkings is at 8,250, so I just added this $500 from last month, so it brings my net worth to $106,344. I also have been applying to new jobs for the past couple months, basically since I left my old job. I left my old job so that way I could rehire into another position at the old job. But now that I think about it a little bit more, I don't really know if I want to work for a company that has that many, limitations and rules and stuff like that, that, you can't make more than $5 an hour compared to your old job. So I was applying to some older positions and stuff just all around the local area. I did interview for a beverage company about 2 weeks ago, and I did get accepted for that position. So I will actually start at, it's like um, like a like a beer wholesaling company. So they partner with like Coors and Bud Light, and then local breweries around town and everything. And then they will basically sell to the grocery stores, to Walmart, Sam's Club, the liquor stores, all that stuff. So they just keep all those places stocked, and you have to stock the shelves, do the orders. So I will start at that job in August, early August. So that's good. I think my salary, I'm not really sure how the salary works. The person I interviewed with, which is the owner of the company, said it should be around 40,000, 45,000 a year, but it's confusing. It's salary, you're not hourly, but then you get bonuses based on how much you sell to each like store, basically how you compare it to last year. So it should be somewhere around 40,000, which is about where I was going to be at with that new job at the pharmaceutical company. So not too upset about it, and it's also about half a mile from the apartment my girlfriend and I are renting. So that's that's actually pretty nice. When I start, even if my truck is not working, I could still just walk in pretty easily. So what else to update? I think that's everything, honestly, for the month of July here. So yeah, net worth is $106,344, and our goal pace, we are $27,177. So we pretty much stayed even this month with the $2,200 net worth increase. So I think I've finally made it through. I was pretty nervous about June and July, just having changes in jobs, not having steady income coming in. I will be quitting the construction thing. I wouldn't really say that was a full-time job. It was more just like a family friend, and me kind of doing part-time work with him and a group of people. So kind of just a temporary thing to make it through these couple months. But so pretty much stayed flat since I left my old job. But going forward through August, if I'm making more money, if I'm making in the 40,000s, then we should be moving in the right direction, and we just have to keep saving up cash. So we leased this apartment in April, my girlfriend and I did, and so I don't really want to renew the lease, even though it's fairly inexpensive. So I need to find a place before next April, April 2017. So I've got some time, but I want to make sure I'm in a strong cash position so that way I can put 20% down and, hopefully get a house that's in the 200s, maybe $250,000 range, which is in my area, that's a pretty nice house. So, but I still want to find something that's cosmetically, not pleasing and redo the floors, paint the walls, put some sweat equity into it and live there for a year or two is kind of the game plan. But we just got to keep saving cash for the meantime. So, yep, that's really it for July. So, thank you all for joining me in the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any questions or things you'd like me to include in future videos, just go ahead and comment them down below. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you in the next video.